Hi, I'm Christine. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, please subscribe. I'd love for you to be part of my community. And if you haven't subscribed yet, please do so. And always thumbs up, like buttons are great. So I'll know what content you guys like and I'll know what to publish more. Today we are doing some high-end Christmas decor dupes. And I'll show you what my inspiration pieces cost, and then I'll kind of show you what my projects cost. It was kind of hard because some of my items I had on hand, but I'll explain that later in the video. Anyhow, thanks for watching, and hope you enjoy. Thanks. Inspiration for our first project is a pine cone and berry wreath from Kirkland's, and it's on sale for $41.99. Now our wreath we made with a berry wreath from Five Below for $5. Pine cones were free. A friend of mine gave me these little pine cones and they're adorable. And the garland that we're wrapping with was at the Dollar Tree, so $1.25. So I just wrapped it, and then I've got these little picks also from Dollar Tree. I probably used 1.5 total, but that's just for our greenery in there to add something more. So $41.99 versus $7.50 maybe. And this is our finished project. So our next inspiration was this 48-inch lighted porch tree on a Black Friday deal sale from Wayfair for $89.99. And well, you can see bolt in the background. Anyhow, I picked up a 4-foot tree from Dollar General for $10. And I got this floral foam I'm going to use in the bottom. I took the little stand part off, and it's just a metal pole in the center. So I just stuck those down there, and I didn't hot glue it at first, but I do hot glue it. And I had a basket on hand, so it may add more to the cost if you don't have something on hand, but everybody has baskets or something that you use to put that in. And I picked up some little fairy, little thin ornamental lights, firefly lights is what they're calling them, from Five Below for $5. I'm using berries from our prior project, the berry wreath, because it had a lot of berries on it, and so I just cut some of those off. I'm going to use that on the tree. And then I'm going to add some pine cones, and I picked up some in the yard, so you can buy pine cones if you need them, but if you live in the country or know anyone, I promise you they'll give you pine cones. So our project, I would say right at $15, maybe a little over, versus $89.99. And I'm just going to hot glue the berries and the pine cones on. And also, I did go in the backyard and picked up some cedar sprigs and hot glued those on there. Just for the tips, just to add a little bit more of, well, I guess a live element. You can see it does add something to the tree. So this is our finished project. And make sure you do weight it down good. It's going to become top heavy, so just make sure you weight that basket or whatever you use down good. You can use a pot or whatever. Our next inspiration were these marble ornaments. They are at Target for $33.99. I believe that was on sale, and that was for 4. So I picked up 2 of the plastic ornaments, and I didn't want the round, so I picked up like the teardrop looking ones at Dollar Tree. So $2.50 for those. The paint I had on hand, and I'm just kind of copying the marble that they had. So I'm using white and a gray and black. And I'm mixing that not quite 50-50 with water. You want a little bit more paint. You just wanted a nice pourable consistency there. So once I mix those up, I am going to just take my ornaments, and I did use painter's tape around the hanger part so not to get it on there. And I just used the hanging string that was within the hang 'em up. And I poured it over a bowl just not to make a mess. And I'm going to pour them, and actually I put both of them on one hand, you'll see, and I'm just pouring them both at one time. And you may have to go back and add a little bit more paint, but just so they're fully covered and so they're dripping, and just hang them up somewhere outside to dry. And so our paint was on hand, so we just picked up the ornaments for $2.50 at Dollar Tree versus, well, it would be $5 for 4 versus $33.99 at Target, and that was, I do believe that was on sale. And here are our finished ornaments. And you could use whatever colors you wanted to use, but I just liked the, trying to copy kind of what they had, the actual marble look they had. Our next inspiration was this pine and foliage mini wreath at Kirkland's, and it was on sale for $13.99. And they showed it on the back of a dining chair, but you could hang it from a mirror or a sign or whatever, but it is cute on the back of a dining chair. Anyhow, the wreath I had on hand, and I do like to buy those. It's a 2-pack of mini wreaths from Hobby Lobby for around $4, I believe it is. So the pine cones again were some left over from where a friend gave me. This greenery, these sticks, came from Dollar Tree, and I'm only going to use a few of them. So I'm just going to take and wrap them around the wreath just to make it look a little fuller. And I got these poinsettias, and you'll see some berries. I got those from Dollar Tree as well. So maybe 3, maybe 2 sets of poinsettias, because I used a red one and a white one, and they have a mixture. And then of course the berries. So I would say we're all in a little over $5 versus $13.99 at Kirkland. So I'm trying just to put the picks in, and that was just some of the greenery that came out of the poinsettias, and they only had 1 in each bunch, but I did like the looks of that. It's like a pine cone, a spruce pine maybe greenery, so I like the looks of that, so I added that in. And I'm trying to just throw the picks in there and not have to glue those in there. The berries I did end up I think gluing some of those, and then of course the pine cones I had to glue down. And I thought I was going to use this ribbon, but I didn't end up using it. Instead, I purchased some little silver bells at Dollar Tree, so add another $1.25. So a little over $6. And I like the little bell hanging. They didn't have a bell on theirs, but I do like the little bell hanging. That's our finished project. Our last inspiration was this shatterproof Jolly Red ornaments from Pottery Barn. Set of 6 were $79. Yes, you heard it right, $79. Anyhow, I had picked up these styrofoam balls. I either got them from Hobby Lobby or Dollar Tree. So the price, I only used one, so a dollar I would think at the most. This yarn, I had it on hand, but I did get both of these from the Dollar Tree. So $1.25 each. And the red one, it's a new yarn. I haven't seen it before, and it's called eyelash yarn. It's really cute. It's kind of feathery, but it's very dainty. So just don't put a whole lot of hot glue down, because it really comes through it. Just put very sparingly on your hot glue, and then kind of take the yarn and run it through the hot glue and push it up. And it's going to take a while for you to do this project, because that yarn, like I said, is very thin and dainty, and you want to make sure you wrap good. So you just want to make sure you get all the styrofoam ball covered there. So I did put in a little, you could use ribbon or whatever, but I just had some string. I put it in, cut like a little X with my scissors, put it down in the hole and hot glue that, and then I'm going to start around that hanger with my yarn. And I probably did maybe a third of the way down, and then I pick up with the white yarn and then do it and leave maybe a third at the bottom as well. Now when I get down to where I'm going to do the last part of the white and the red, I'm actually going to flip the ball over. It makes it easier for your yarn to start going in that direction rather than keep going down, because the yarn wants to fall. So you're just going to wrap it, glue it ever so often, and then just continue. So I had the yarn on hand. We're going to say $1 for the styrofoam ball. So if you had the body yarn, let's say $2.50 and then $1, so $3.50, and that's for one. But you're going to have a lot of yarn left over. So, and they, like I said, they're on Pottery Barn has for $79 for 6 of them. And here's our finished project.